Okay, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about self-improvement. I think at the age of 19, I came across the self-improvement YouTuber Hamza. And there, I wasn't like really interested in him, but when I first looked at his like 1 hour long video, that where he talk about something like doing playing video games, watching stuff on YouTube, scrolling through social media, and after doing those stuff, you don't feel happy, right? That was how I could relate in my life. I used to play video games, I used to eat junk food. I was so lazy. I couldn't like I could I would never listen to my parents. All I used to do was be just do whatever I feel like. I used to play like literally like 8 9 hours of video games per day. That was how I lived my life. Like it was especially during the COVID, like when you were stuck inside your home and you gotta find something to be distracted, right? That's how I ruined my life. Like I was so lazy, unhealthy, and also my both my physical, mental, financial, everything wasn't good. You know, I weighed around 69, but I didn't look like healthy. You know, I used to suffer from fever, cough and cold, a lot of diseases. I used to like once a week was like common thing in my life. But I came across this YouTuber Hamza. I believe I want to thank him from bottom of my heart because I really wanted to make a video. I know if he's watching this in future, I'm really thankful, Hamza, like for entering in my life. I think God has sent you for a reason, you know, so that to just to tell a message for young guys like us, like you need to be on self improvement. That will really change your life. That's I think after COVID I learned so many lessons. Like I think I'm also grateful for COVID to happen because I was able to learn something and there was like twist in my life, you know, that I started focus on self improvement. I've started focusing on my diet, focusing on exercises, focusing on my mental health, like slowly trying to decrease the time in social media because that was the time like I used to be diverted, like playing video games, watching YouTube, and going to social media. That was what my life was back then. But then now I realize that your life is will be meaningful if you work towards a purpose or a goal. That was what Hamza told me. Like if you go like on cheap dopamine activities like I mentioned, like social media, video games, junk food, like watching bad stuff on you like website, then your life will be ruined. If I'm not wrong with the pronunciation. That was what like. I want to tell you guys that my life before and now, still I'm working on my physical health, mental health, and also my financial status. And I read some of the book, and one book I want to just quickly highlight is that Rich Dad and Poor Dad. And this book I read it like quite a while ago, and I again went through the summary like few days, maybe few weeks ago. Then I started to realize again that the learnings that I learned from this book I need to implement in my life because I've been through this journey like self improvement for like few years, like 3 4 years now. And the Rich Dad and Poor Dad, let me explain in simple term, is that he explained the simple difference between asset and a liability. Like you need to focus on the things that are like assets. That is what I learned from this book. Now, of course, I know we are taught to like go to school, go to 9 to 5, you know, get a good degree, get a good job, and of course, you will live a life and live your life paycheck to paycheck, buy the stuff you like. But in this book, he highly suggested that go work on your purpose. You know, build something that brings money to you even while you're sleeping. Like for example, let's say this YouTube video. Let's say on the future this might be an asset for me, and this might bring some revenue for me, like trying to invest in something. Like, of course, right now I don't have the capacity to invest in stocks like share market, but still I'm trying to focus on the asset aspect in my life, like trying to learn something, trying to grab some skills so that it will help me to gather more income stream to my financial status. That is what this book has learned me, and I've been trying to implement in my life that don't worry about liabilities. It's like you buy those stuff and you think they're that asset, like your home, your mobile, you know. But focus on the asset. That's what I want to tell that, and that's all. And this all learnings has happened because of the self improvement. If I didn't ever like came across this the term self improvement, then I would never learn anything from it, because my life was really miserable. And I'm grateful for God that, thank God, there was someone like Hamza and many other fitness influencer, like people out there, to convey the message that if you work on yourself, you will find your life meaningful. Like, because back then I looked so miserable. I was like, I'm again gonna mention that I was unhealthy. I was like lazy, but now it has been completely different. I'm still trying to progress in my life, still trying to do a lot of new things, trying to learn. I'm like 22 right now, and still I have a long way to go. This is just the beginning, like, and that's what I'm trying to get. If you're someone who just came across self-improvement, stick with it. You'll find you will be proud of your younger self. I'm proud of my younger self for taking this action. If there was a video to watch back then, I used to definitely send this video to him. Thank you, younger Sabin, like, for taking the action. But still, you have to get along, and still, I'm maybe young for the future self, and the future self will be watching this, and oh wow, Sabin took a step. He took the action, took the risk, make a video of himself in the YouTube, publish it, and hope he can help the guys out there, the younger people out there, like younger Sabin out there. So that was this for this video. I think it's day 7 of 7. That means I completed my task of recording myself every single day for 7 days. Now I'm just trying to extend it to 14 days. So now it's gonna be day 1 tomorrow, and for the 14 next days, I'm gonna regularly post something on YouTube. And that was for this video. I hope you find this self-improvement term quite helpful for you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. That is the next day, day 1 of 14 days, and see you on the next one. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.